everybody. I'm Lauren.
I'm Emma.
And you're listening to The Oakview. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Lauren.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. I have been sick for about a week.
First and foremost, apologies for the absence of last week.
Yes. Oh, yes, please. I'm so sorry. I thought I had COVID. I don't have COVID.
Emma and I, right before this, were doing a little silent Zoom dance party.
Heck yeah.
And that really was a highlight of my Friday so far, I think.
If you didn't know, we do a silent dance party prior to our recording.
It's our warm-up method.
It's our warm-up method. See, a lot of things are unusual about Lauren and I. Our warm-up method, how we record, where we record.
Speaking of, we're coming to you live, remote from, I am not in a blanket fort today. I usually am. But to take the place of my blanket fort, we have Emma.
I am currently in my parents' Crawlspace.
And what is the update in your parents' Crawlspace? Like, give me weatherman vibes right now.
All right, well, okay, so Lauren, brought to you by Nesquik. Okay, in the Crawlspace today, we have an assortment of boxes, blues, grays, and you know what? To be surprising, I have instruments, musical instruments, Lauren, coming to you from the south end of this entire Crawlspace. Did you know that a musical instrument will take up exactly 2 square feet of your Crawlspace? Back to you, Lauren.
I just want to say that I would never.
Lauren's afraid of bugs.
Sitting in my crawl space.
I'm looking around me. There is no spiders.
I tried to get her to move, guys. I tried. She is happy as a clam. I'm seeing nothing but smiles over this camera. Just like, if anything is wrong, if your parents aren't letting you out of the crawl space, just blink rapidly, okay?
Okay, I will.
She is blinking. Okay, we are officially worried, guys.
Okay, so the problem is that recording in their basement, they have a really loud furnace, not a lot of open space. They're kind of doing some laundry right now, so that's above me, but I'm making it work, man, and I'm just going to tell you, I feel motivated.
This is how dedicated we are, okay?
I feel like a little child in me is like, yay, we can be in the crawl space without consequences.
Anyways.
So sorry, guys, I was sick. I'm all better now. You can probably hear it in my voice. Super sorry.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, well, so I was thinking that we could do a thing, like a new segment, we could call it, of something that we learned. Normally it would be like something we learned over the weekend because we normally record on Mondays, but since it is prior to the weekend.
What did we learn this week?
Yeah, this week. I thought that would be kind of fun.
Okay.
Do you want to go first or want me to go first?
Okay, let me think. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what I learned this weekend?
Please tell me.
I found this so interesting. And then I was sitting up in my bed at like 9 o'clock at night, literally like reading scientific articles about how dogs can smell COVID-19, but also like cancer and this and that.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that dogs can smell that?
I knew that dogs could smell out cancer. I did do that research. I did not know that they were learning how to smell out other viruses and other kinds of diseases.
Is that not insane?
That's crazy because I know they have different breeds for different types of smelling things, you know, drugs, fruits, exotic things.
But here's the thing. The scent is in your sweat. So they're training dogs to sniff the scent of your sweat.
That's interesting.
Here's the takeaway.
Okay.
What do you think COVID-19 smells like?
It's gotta smell like...
Probably similar to your crawl space.
Oh, like being cooped up in a house for 20 weeks? It smells like quarantine?
Do you think it smells like sourdough bread?
No, I think it smells like, I get your reference. Like making your own bread. I was going to say it smells like COVID-19, you know, like the 19 pounds I gained over the COVID year.
You think it smells like if you gained 19 pounds?
It sounds like we all had a little too much sitting on the couch time.
It smells like a musty couch?
It smells like a musty couch, and it smells like the couch that you created to be musty because it wasn't musty in January of last year. It just became musty over time. I got it. It smells like you've been working from home and you're really over it.
It smells like a missed call on Teams from your boss because you were laying in bed still.
People at my work, they listen to this.
Okay. Never mind. Just kidding.
We don't do that.
Not a real life experience.
For legal reasons, I got that.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
This is a joke. Okay, moving on.
What did you learn this week?
Okay, so this is not as exciting and scientific as yours. But I learned that Steak and Shake is giving out free French fries if you ask.
What?
Yeah, you just like pull into the drive-thru and you're like, can I have some free fries? And they go, how many people are in your car? And you go, well, me. And they go, okay, you get an extra fry.
Excuse you?
Yeah, so I thought it was strange because I was like, what do you mean? Like, I get like my fries are free with my meal? No.
Like, just because you asked for them?
There's literally a sign outside of the Steak and Shake that says, ask us about our free fries.
For free.
For free. So I rolled in a couple weeks ago with my sister. And I was like, I want these free fries. Because there was a giant, like, one of those wavy people outside with a sign. Woo, 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 woo. And so I rolled in and I was like, okay, hey, so what's the deal about your free fries? You just get free fries. Oh, like on top of the meal fries? Yep. So I could just order a burger without the fries and you would give me a free fry?
That is a lengthy conversation with the drive-thru guy.
It probably went a lot more like this. Hey, so I saw a sign that says free fries. Yeah. Can I get in that? Yeah, how many people are in your car?
Can I get in that?
There's 2 people, me and my sister. Okay, you get 2 free fries. Just like that? Yep. Okay, pull in. Or go around? Okay.
I feel like I'm with you in the drive-thru.
You're in the car
now.
with me, right? Then my sister's laughing at me.
Thank you for that reenactment.
She's just making fun of me. She's like, why are you getting more fries? You don't need more fries on top of the fries that you're getting with your meal. And I was like, I'm getting the new fries.
That's absurd. They're free. I get free fries on the McDonald's app all the time.
But do you have to like pay for it?
Well, the app is great. They have deals every day. Sometimes they have free fries. Sometimes it's a discount or whatever.
Oh, amazing. I should get the app.
You know what that made me think of?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is for our listeners. This really isn't for you.
Okay.
Prior to this, the last time that Emma was at Steak and Shake, she was on the phone with me in the drive-thru. But she did not tell me that. So I'm on the phone with her and we're talking. And then I hear this man like talking, like this voice. And I'm like, what is she talking about? And like, who is she talking to? I'm like, do you have some secret boyfriend that I don't know about? And she's like, no, it's the guy at Steak and Shake.
I think I said like, oh, I would love it if he would be my boyfriend.
Right? Oh, he's just so nice. He just keeps me well fed. And he's always asking what he can get for me.
I remember, so I was like, he's always asking if I need anything else or if I can get anything else, or is that all you need today?
He's just so serving of my time.
He always says thank you for coming and coming back and like you're welcome and stuff.
He always wants to see me again.
He always tells me to come back. And I'm like,
what a sweet guy.
You know what?
And okay, but then you said, but you know what? He's kind of clingy.
He's a little clingy.
Like, you just found a boyfriend who's feeding you well and asking about your needs, and you think that he's too clingy?
Well, you know,
Emma,
it's too much information.
You don't know a good thing when you have it.
No, this is what the good thing goes into.
You don't know a good thing when you don't have it.
No, the bad thing is like when you roll in and they go, oh, welcome back. You go, you don't know me. But thank you.
They do not say welcome back to you.
No.
I go to McDonald's like 3 times a week, and they're respectful and they pretend like that doesn't happen.
The lady at the second window in the drive-thru at McDonald's, she knows me, and she always tells me to have a great day, and that she says that she's praying for me. And I don't know what that means, but I said thank you.
That's the sweetest thing ever. I love the people who work at my McDonald's that I frequent so much. They're so polite.
You need to let the people know that you drive overly long to go to this.
I do not drive overly long. It's the same distance as the other McDonald's.
She goes farther away for the McDonald's that she's going. I have one
location that I really particularly love. The employees are so great. They always have really high quality food. Like, I'm talking like 9 times out of 10.
We've already talked about this,
like
right?
Perfect golden. And then one time I told Emma there, and she's never going to let it live me down, but we got bad fries that time.
Because we went and it was not good.
Let me tell you, that never happens. Okay, I don't want to hear it. You just got to trust me on this one. I'm a professional.
No, I'm
McDonald's
sure we've already
goer.
said this, but it was the fact that they made us drive around.
I'm a professional. Yeah, I did make her. Okay. Anyway, let's just not. You're bringing up a sore subject.
Sorry.
Anyway, I want to bring this up because it's like it directly relates to our drive-through man experience. So the guy at the McDonald's drive-through, super sweet. He always says hi. He always says how you doing, whatever. he just seems like a really hard worker, really nice guy, and he usually wears a sweatshirt, so I don't see his name tag. Otherwise, I would like do the online survey for him and like mention his name.
You're great.
I like to do that for them because, you know, like I like to do work surveys if I really like the store, if I really like the person who helped me, just because it helps them. It really does. So, and did you know if you do the survey on your receipt for McDonald's, you can get a free sandwich for the next time that you go. You get a code for a free sandwich.
Okay, well now I need to know this because I love sandwiches.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm doing that next.
So
okay,
now,
thank you.
yeah, and it's super easy too. Anyway,
Okay, perfect.
But lately, this guy at the drive-thru window, I don't know, he just seems like off a little bit. Like he'll just be quiet. Like he won't
talk to you? Like he won't interact with you?
Like, yeah, he'll say like, here you go. You know, he'll say thanks or whatever.
Lauren, you are not their whole world.
I'm just saying like, I hope he's okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, Lauren, it is not about you.
No. It's all about him. Like he's just so great. And I'm like, I'm worried that like something's going on in his life. And I'm thinking about him. I am.
Well, shout out to the McDonald's man that Lauren's thinking about. She's thinking about it.
Maybe I should just ask him for his name so I can give him a good review.
Up to you. I think that's a really nice gesture and that's really kind of you. But I understand. I really appreciate the people in the drive-thru.
But I hope he's doing okay. I wish him more than the best, actually. Like, if I'm wishing the average person the best, I wish him like a little bit more. He really helps me out.
I'm dead. That's so funny.
Those people at the McDonald's that I go to, man, they work so hard.
That's amazing. You know, I actually was thinking about something. This is kind of old news, but I kind of wanted to talk about it. Is that okay?
Please.
Okay, so I forgot that back in October of 2020, there was a science competition for the 3M Young Scientist Challenge, and this young girl, she was 14, she won it for potentially finding a cure to the virus.
What?
Yeah, so like her name is Anika Shabrulo. Anika Shabrulo. She's from Texas, 14 years old. She won $25,000 for the discovery that could provide a potential therapy for COVID-19.
Love her.
At 14?
14.
What are you doing? I was not doing that at 14.
Okay, new segment. What were we doing at 14?
Okay, at 14.
Were we like sophomores in high school? Freshmen?
I was on the soccer team.
I think that I had a crush on a guy who ended up being gay, you know, later in life.
I was on the soccer team, and I was in a painting class after school.
I did not think I was smart at all.
I was pretty average at school, pretty much. Wasn't a really good school kid. Oh, but after school, I would hang out with you.
I feel like I didn't have that many friends.
I don't think I have that many friends ever. Okay, so for what we've discovered at 14, Lauren and I went to school and we went home and we ate pizza bites and then like that was it. Like we were not discovering world-renowned disease cures.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I didn't even think I was smart.
I was thinking that was kind of cool though because, you know, of all the bad things that were happening last year, something like that's kind of nice to...
Yeah, you go, Anika.
Shout out to Anika, 14. This is why I'm telling you, we need to get women in STEM and, you know, we just need them young girls to be in the science life because they're going to be changing the world.
You're right.
And then I need to go get the free fries because, you know, I'm not in that world, so it's fine. Okay.
What else do you want to talk about?
Well, I did want to just say as well, while I was sick, I did have some, like, borderline hallucinations. Like, you know, when you're really sick, you just don't feel good. You just start, like, your mind starts wandering. Well, in this, like, weird sickness in between, you know, like that peak
So do you
point.
think that this sickness, because you're saying you're having hallucinations, and in my head I said, okay, I'm worried. And now I'm looking at your video of you in your crawl space, and I'm thinking, did the sickness lead to this? Should I still be? We're still worried. The listeners are still worried.
Brought to you by
Nesquik.
Nesquik.
That's what you said before.
I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, brought to you by Nesquik. All right, back in the corners. Okay, so no, I don't know. I feel better. My head is clear. I don't feel foggy anymore. But like you can clearly hear it in my voice.
Okay, so maybe you can make sound decisions.
Maybe I can make a sound decision.
Still questionable though. Anyway, so what was your hallucination?
So I had a hallucination about a book to write. Because you and I were watching TikTok videos while I was sick. However, it led to this weird, I don't know, like distant vision of me writing a book about all of the things that I don't remember. So let me give a little backstory.
How would you write a book about things you don't remember?
So then I was like, okay, so it's got to be fiction, right? So I have to create the things that...
Oh.
Right. Okay. So
Okay.
This is why. So earlier this year, when we were talking about Princess Diaries, and you were like, we used to watch Princess Diaries all the time, and then we would do all these things, and we loved it, we loved it. I don't recall any of this.
Because you don't remember much.
Because I don't remember much. So what I was saying is that Lauren created a memory for me of like little me watching Princess Diaries and dancing with her friend and like going to the movie theaters and loving the songs. So I thought, okay, what if I create a storyline? Also, if any of you take this, I'm coming for you.
I'm going to critique this idea.
Okay, so fiction or nonfiction, I haven't decided because I have to see if I would like to include actual information of myself. Okay, imagine this. A person who lives their life normal as anyone else could say, but because of the incidences that happened in their life, their friends and family have created the true memories for them, and their whole life is surrounded by metaphorical memories, or like...
So basically kind of like a coma situation.
Yes, like a coma, except for like, instead of me being like in a car accident, I feel like I'm quoting a Jodi Picoult book right now, but instead of me like waking up from a coma, it's just I'm now stepping into like my very present self, and you are actually reminding me of the good things that happened to me as a kid.
Yes, unlocking these memories.
Unlocking the memories. So the memories, what I'm thinking would be really cool about this, if this was fiction, is that the memories could be very, very, very theatrical. It could be about, adventure time, creating exciting, mystical...
Is this like a novel?
I don't know. But I thought it was kind of cool because I'm thinking about like how over time in the last couple of years, you have shared with me some personal things about us that I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm helping Emma fill in some of the blanks from stuff she does not remember from our childhood.
Yeah, and it's really, I find it to be really sweet, but I also find it to be very scary because when the big things happened to me growing up, my friends besides Lauren have mentioned to me, oh, hey, remember this time this happened, so-and-so was there, blah, 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 etc. And I was like, no, I don't. Please explain to me. Like, what are you talking about? This happened? When did this happen? What year? Like, where were we? And they're like, Emma, how could you not remember? Like, this was all about you. Like, remember that one person was really mean to you and, like, you got really mean back? And I was like, no.
Drama queen.
Drama queen.
Let me tell you.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
So I don't know. What do you think? Is this a cool story? Could it be? I have to think more about it.
I think it has potential.
Yeah.
Why don't you storyboard it and get back to me?
Okay.
So how do you feel about this deadline?
So I'm going to storyboard over the weekend, and then I'm going to talk to you in our next episode about more of my ideas.
This podcast is not going to turn into a book writing.
No, but I am thinking about actually making this more theatrical, like more like kid friendly, like about discovering yourself or something. I don't know, kind of something fun to me. Anyways, if anything, it's going to keep
But it can't be really about a kid. It also kind of has like a discovering Christmas magic again.
Oh my God, like a Hallmark movie?
Vibes.
Hey,
like,
Hallmark,
oof.
call me up.
So let's try to get somewhere. Okay, you try to get somewhere in between boring coma patient story and cringy
Hallmark
Christmas spirit story. So we need a sweet spot in the middle there.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That makes me feel really good.
I think some comedy is key.
Comedy is key because my life is hilarious. Not because it's funny, it's just because I'm funny. Maybe you don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking.
I can't take you seriously because I'm looking at you in a crawl space, okay?
I am under a blanket for you. I am in this crawl space trying to make sure that the quality of our audio is good enough for the people who listen to us every single week. I
appreciate the effort. You're right. You're hustling.
These people deserve something.
We're putting in the work. And when I record from my blanket for it, let me tell you.
And your leg cramps.
It hurts my legs. It hurts my back.
I can't feel my butt right now, but you know what? That's fine. So, moving forward, Lauren and I have some exciting news to share.
We do?
We do. Ready?
Okay.
Lauren and I
news to me.
Are 10 steps closer of living closer.
10 steps.
10 steps closer. Before it was like out of this world, it wasn't even a possibility. Now it's actually kind of a possibility.
Oh my gosh.
That was just an update on me. I'm thinking about buying a house. Haven't decided. Not sure yet. Maybe. It's a thought. But I was like, well, if I'm going to look for something, I might as well look for something by Lauren. Because she's my soulmate. Did you not know that?
And as you look for houses, you look for a podcast nook.
I do. Oh, yes. I should totally do that.
So, important question. Are the houses that you're looking at, do they have a crawl space or no?
They do. I assume they would have some sort of like attic or whatever, but no, I'm not actively looking for crawl spaces to hang out in. Oh, but Lauren, you should tell the listeners why I think we're soulmates.
Okay, speaking of Emma not remembering things from our childhood, Emma texted me this week. I'm going to pull up the text right now.
Remember, I was sick this week, people.
Yeah, now you're in a crawl space,
So maybe I am losing it. Okay, here I am.
Okay, she texted me out of nowhere yesterday at 9:25 a.m. Okay? We had not texted previous to this.
That's prime time.
And this is how the text reads. I think we're meant for each other, ... I mean, our half birthdays are in one another's B-Day months, period. If that doesn't shout soulmate, I don't know what does. ... I'm
dead.
And
That's
I
hilarious.
read this text and I'm like, okay.
Okay, if you don't understand, my birthday is in September and Lauren's birthday is in March. So we are each other's half birthdays in each other's birthday months.
Okay, and we discovered this as children, obviously, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. And honestly, in our childhood, we talked about it all the time, and we wish each other a happy half birthday because we think of it because it's around the time of our own birthdays.
You know, I really need to do
and
some
we
therapy.
we really always talked about it growing up. So you texting me out of the blue, like as if you had just remembered it and discovered it. I was like, we've been talking about this since we were 5 years old. Like, what are you?
Breathe.
Like, yes, okay, Emma, like, great.
But come on now that we're older, doesn't it just make more sense? Like, before we were like, yeah, we're best friends for life. But now, we are.
Now the half birthday thing. You know, maybe that's the trick.
That is the trick.
My other best friend does not have a birthday in September, but I do usually wish her a happy half birthday.
You know what? That's just very nice of you. I have to say, one of my good friends, her birthday is in September, and we are Virgo buddies, and we go crazy on our birthdays.
Okay.
Shout out to Bridget. Hi, Bridget.
My birth's coming up.
I know. What are you going to do for your birthday? I'm so excited for you. Do you know why I'm so excited for you?
Why?
You're going to be 26.
I'm going to be freaking old.
Old lady. Welcome to the old lady gang. Old lady gang.
26? Am
Yeah.
I really?
I'm going to be 27 this year. I'm going to choke someone.
No. What?
Yeah. Happy 26. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Lauren's kind of
What the heck am I supposed to do with that?
You know what that means?
20.
You're almost
I'm so
30.
Old. Oh my gosh.
Lauren,
I'm
26
so
is a
old.
magical year. You know why? Because you're no longer like you're above the hump. Now you're in your 20s. Now you're really in your 20s. But what are you going to do? Is your birthday on a weekend? Let's look it up.
It's on a Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. You can have like a nice Sunday brunch.
Yeah,
with
I
some
could make a brunch.
presents. You can like go to the spa. I don't know if you're into that, but
I don't go places, so.
Well, I'm going to take you places.
I don't go places.
I will bring the spa
That's
to
what,
you.
Like when people are talking about what they do during COVID, I'm like, yeah, I don't go anywhere. I don't touch anything.
No, I don't think anyone should be going anywhere. Opinion again.
But I'm not going to the spa.
No. What if I brought you spa things to your house and all you had to do is put water in a bathtub? Tempting.
Okay. I'm not really like a
Okay, I got it.
at-home spa person.
Can
you just like bring me McDonald's instead?
I'll say
Thank you.
McDonald's and a Disney marathon with Princess Diaries.
Done.
And we can make a blanket for it. Also, maybe you can include your husband. Maybe you guys can go somewhere or do something fun. Make steak at home. I don't know. Ooh, can you make homemade Pop-Tarts again? Lauren made homemade Pop-Tarts
Oh my gosh.
for
Those
her
are so
job. And they were phenomenal. Like, Lauren could be a baker.
For her job.
You said you made it from your work, right?
I know, but you made it seem like it was my job to make Like, not, like my engineering job really requires these baking
Hey,
skills.
that's science right there, girl. You need to measure things correctly to bake things correctly.
The science of baking is very interesting.
It is, and if you mess up, you got to start over because if you get the proportions wrong, it just doesn't taste the same. Okay, anyways, moving forward, I think we should continue doing the segment of what did we do on the weekend and what did we learn, because I feel like that can bring in a lot of education to the podcast and maybe some new, I don't know, new people in the world that are doing good things.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. And then, of course, you know, we're just going to continue to bring content to you. We're sorry, January is just kind of not the greatest time. You know, winter came and I just got taken out and...
You know what I'm going to do this spring?
Oh, tell me.
I'm going to learn how to skateboard.
You're going to learn how to skateboard. Awesome.
I got a skateboard for Christmas. Don't worry. I have a helmet and pads and I look ridiculous.
Perfect.
But I'm going to learn how to skateboard and I'll let you sign my cast.
Thank you. I was hoping to learn how to play the ukulele this year.
I have a ukulele. You want it?
Yes.
Okay, that was my number one quarantine activity. It lasted for, let's say, a month.
Okay.
I signed up for free classes
Did you go to them?
online. I did, well, they weren't classes. It was just like an online program. And I did the first like beginner, you know, like volume 1 session. I learned the chords. And then that quarantine activity died.
You know what? I think a lot of everybody's quarantine activities just kind of peaked and then they fell apart. Because we got like super motivated in the beginning. We were like, yes, we're going to do stuff. Oh my gosh.
I did like 5 things a day.
Right. And I was like, people, slow down. Stretch it out. Okay, so if you're going to do skateboarding, I'm going to try ukulele. I also still have my goal to be on TED by 30. Going to have to pitch that idea to you next time. But
okay,
we're getting closer.
No, for real. I want an outline.
Okay, fine. I will have a full outline for you ready to go. Maybe not for the listeners, but definitely for you.
Okay, let's make that happen. You need an outline.
We need an outline. Guys, I've been trying to get on TED.
And the ukulele thing, I'll let you borrow my ukulele while you learn until you buy your own ukulele.
I do know how to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I used to play it in high school on the ukulele. I borrowed my neighbor's. But I do the Glee version. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I have an idea.
Break it to you.
Not this next podcast, but in 1 or 2 weeks from now, I'm going to play a song on the ukulele to our listeners. I'm doing it. I'm setting the stakes so high. The goals are up there. It is not going to happen.
Let's just
That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay.
Let's pin that topic.
let's pin that. Let's put a pin in that. Oh, I did have one last thing to talk about, and then, you know, we can just say goodbye. I wanted to suggest some new shows that I've been watching on the various platforms. Some of them are old, and some of them are new. Take it as you will. But they have been life-changing for me.
Life-changing.
Life-changing. Okay, so I'm going to start with old things because I feel like that's important. Number 1, as always, somebody please go watch The Big Bang Theory. Worth your time, worth your energy. Watch it a couple times through.
A couple times through, Simon. Okay, anyway.
Okay, it's comforting. Okay. Number 2, I really highly suggest The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime. They are currently working on season 4. Another Amazon Prime, it's called The Wilds. It's about a bunch of girls who get trapped on an island. Watched all the episodes in one day. Kind of regretted it, but amazing. Changing platforms now. Disney Plus. WandaVision. I did not think I was going to like it because, well, it sounded weird and corny. I love it. And of course, if you haven't already watched The Mandalorian, what are you doing? Get on that. I just want to make a disclosure. I don't pay for all of these. Friends and family we share and then we mooch. Just saying. And for legal reasons, I do not do that. Okay. HBO Max. If you like anime, I suggest Ponyo. It's about a young boy and a little magical fish become friends. It's a really cute Japanese anime. Netflix. I suggest The Queen's Gambit. It is about a girl who plays chess. It's also about addiction. It's beautiful. I think it's one of the best series I've watched ever. And I don't play it lightly. That's all I have. That's what my week's been like when I'm sick. I watch TV.
I can't believe that you just went on that long of a rant about
I feel really powerful about it. No, guys, thank you again so much for listening to this episode. I really appreciate the patience you have had in this last week because you were clearly going, where are the Oakview team? Like, come on, we need an episode. But again, thank you. Let me heal and become a person again. And as always, please subscribe and rate our podcast. And this is then another episode of the Oakview. Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.
Thank you again for listening to The Oakview. You can follow Lauren and Emma on Instagram at The Oakview Podcast, OAKVIEW Podcast, or email us at theoakviewpodcast@gmail.com.